everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and if you're new to the channel, welcome! It's day 11 of the 12 days of Star Wars. So today we're taking a look at the Hallmark Star Wars Darth Vader Keepsake Ornament released in 1997. Now, we all know Darth Vader made his first on-screen appearance in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. So this ornament is pretty cool. Not only does it feature some light-up functions, but it also has sounds. Well, a phrase to be technical. And I'm really digging what the ornament is. It's Darth Vader on a base very reminiscent of Cloud City on Bespin. So for the size of this particular ornament, Darth Vader on his base stands at 5.5 inches tall, which is awesome. So you guys know the drill. We're going to take a look at the box, the mold, the paint, check out the lights and sounds, and then we're going to hand in Darth Vader from a tree, and then we'll be done. So let's get started. And looking at the box real quick, we can see the top says Hallmark Keepsake Ornament. Really nice. We have a beautiful photo of the ornament of Darth Vader. Light and voice, pretty cool. Darth Vader, TM, Star Wars. No trademark. And it's a magic ornament. Pretty awesome. On this side, blank. On this side, no price tag, blank. On the bottom, we have our copyright crab, 1997. On the top, we have Hallmark, looking good. And then on the back, we have our write-up. So if you'd like to take a moment and pause the video, read it, then you can continue when you're done. And then looking at the bottom, we do have handcrafted, dated 1997. So that does it for the box. So now let's crack this baby open and check out that Darth Vader ornament. And here we have Darth Vader out of the box. And I have to say, this is a really nice ornament. Translucent lightsaber, which lights up. Translucent base, which lights up. And a beautiful sculpted Darth Vader. Now the head is a little tiny bit off, but on the whole, I am very happy with this ornament, and I think it's great. I love all his capes, just beautiful. So let me go over the major sections of the ornament, and then we'll get nice and close to see all the fine details. So for the parts of the ornament, we have Darth Vader's head, his armor for his shoulder and chest. Right here, we should have his life support system, his belt with all the control panels for the suit, his lightsaber, gloves, his legs with the beautiful armor on there. Nice looking base. Pretty thick too. And it does have 4 little nibs, so that way you can lay it down on the desk and it's off the ground a little bit. Pretty sweet. Now for the rest of the parts of Darth Vader, he has this beautiful cape. And it's sculpted amazingly. Now you may notice these little dabs here. When I got this ornament, this was sort of like that on his back. And I guess it's so old that sections melted or something, and I can't get it off. But maybe one day, maybe I'll try acetone or something. I don't know, I'm real iffy with that, because a lot of times the paint runs, but what are you going to do? And those capes, besides the main one, we have his skirt, if you want to call it that. And it's just beautifully done. Magnificent. And of course, you might have noticed, it does have a cord, which you need in old-time Christmas lights. Luckily, I got mine at Walmart, because this will not function on an LED light cord. So that covers all the major sections of Darth Vader, so now let's get a closer look. And here I am getting as close as I can to the Darth Vader ornament, and you know, every time I film a black item with a black background, it just messes up. So I think in the future I'm just going to go with a white background. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So anywho, we have Darth Vader's helmet, done really nice. I love the angles, the recessed mouthpiece. Respirator, if you will. Fantastic. And that helmet is pretty awesome. Love the angles on there. Nicely done. In the back, we do have our ornament loop. Looking good. And you can see there is some detail on his helmet as well. Very accurate, very cool. Nice. Moving down to his chest, we can see his armor right here. Pretty cool. Then we have his suit, his chest plate. Look at all the buttons, all painted nicely. Then we have his belt, painted great again. Love the textures on his chest. Awesome stuff. And that glove, look at that. Separate fingers all together, like he's reaching out. That is great. Awesome. Then we have his other arm, which is grasping a lightsaber. Looking good. We can see it's translucent plastic. Awesome. Then we have his crotch armor. Then we have nicely molded legs. And these boots. I love Darth Vader's boots. Great detail on there, and we could see in the back a little bit. Pretty awesome. And then we have his feet, which are molded pretty well. Great stuff. So let's go back up and check out his cape. Look at that. Beautiful folds and wrinkles. This is great. You can see there's the remnants of where the light cord was pressing up against it. Pretty messed up, but I'll find a way to get rid of it. But again, beautifully done cape. This is great. Awesome. Now for the side, how it wraps over the arm. Nicely done. Like the wind's blowing it. That is awesome. Beautifully done. And then these sections are his inner cape. Well, skirt, whatever you want to call it. But again, beautifully done. Magnificent stuff. The attention to detail is all there, and that's what counts. Great. And then real quick, let's take a look at the base, which is just two squares on top of each other. Pretty cool. We have our button on this side, which activates the sound function. We'll see that in a couple minutes. And then we have our cord. You can see translucent plastic here, and then just black paint on top of it. Regardless, I think it's really cool. I do like this ornament quite a bit. So that does it for the mold of Darth Vader, so now let's take a look at the paint. Now looking at the paint of Darth Vader, this guy features 7 different colors, believe it or not. First color up is a nice matte black for his cape and his suit. Now for all the armor sections, such as his helmet, shoulder protection, belt, and boots, he has a nice glossy black, which really reflects light quite well. Moving on, at his chest plate and his belt, we have some silver, red, and blue buttons, which look very nice. Moving on down, we do have translucent red for the lightsaber. And to the base, we have I guess we could say it's translucent yellow, because it does illuminate light when we plug it in. And that is covered with black lines. And as you can see in the back, 1997. And finally, we do have a silver for the base, which was a nice touch. So that does it for the mold and the paint. So now let's plug this bad boy in, see what lights up, see what Darth Vader says, and then we'll hang him from a tree. Now to plug in your Darth Vader ornament, you're going to need a light strain. Take out one of the bulbs, plug it in like so, and just like that, you're ready to rock and roll. So here we have Darth Vader plugged in, and you could hardly see it, but his lightsaber is ignited and the floor is lit up. So you know what? Let's turn off the lights and see how bright this guy actually is. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are dimmed and the lightsaber is ignited. You can see that beautiful red beam, and the floor is all lit up as well. Awesome. And the black, you know, the light won't pass through it, so it has a nice effect. And you can see it on the back as well with the 1997. Awesome job with this. So that does it for the lights. Alright, so let's hear the audio on this bad boy.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You're not a Jedi yet.
Oh, that's awesome. What a great quote for an awesome ornament. So, that does it for the lights and sound. So now let's hang this guy from a tree. Now to hang your Darth Vader ornament, you're going to need an ornament hook like so. Slide it through the loop. Pinch it so that way Darth Vader doesn't fall off. And just put Darth Vader in a tree like so. And you're good to go. And that's day 11 for the 12 days of Star Wars. Today we looked at the Hallmark Star Wars Darth Vader Keepsake Ornament released in 1997. And again, for Darth Vader's size, the ornament is about 5.5 inches tall, which is quite good. I love the big ornaments. Now, I don't even think I need to say this, but Darth Vader is an awesome character. He's an awesome villain. Growing up, I always looked forward to when he was on screen. I knew he was a horrible man, but he was so badass with that giant cape and red lightsaber, he got stuff done. But having said all that, is this particular ornament worth it? Absolutely. Listen, I know it's from 1997. The audio quality might not meet standards of today's audience, but let's face it. We looked at the sculpt. Everything's there that should be. From the top of his helmet with that nice little mohawk piece that goes down, all the way to the detailing on his boots. This guy is full of detail. I especially like his chest with the life support plate and his belt, the gloves, and his whole undersuit, and oh my god, the cape. The cape is done extremely well. Tons of folds and wrinkles. It looks awesome. Now to build upon that is the paint. The color choices on this particular ornament are well done. The matte black, the glossy black for the armor, and I love all the buttons with the blue, red, and silver. Nice touch. Now, the one aspect of this ornament that really sold me was the fact that it lit up with that beautiful red lightsaber on the yellow ground, and also, you click a button and Darth Vader talks. And he just doesn't talk, he says a line from The Empire Strikes Back, one of the greatest films ever made. This is awesome. All in all, I really recommend this ornament if you're a Darth Vader fan or a fan of The Empire Strikes Back. This is a great piece and I'm pretty sure you'll be happy with it. So that's everything I have to say about this ornament today. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. And if you would like to see more reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow for our last Star Wars Hallmark review. Bye everybody.